do a live stream. Um, and there's a couple of things that have been on my mind I want to talk about. First of all, my hair is a mess right now. I didn't really prepare anything for this. I'm not even in my collection room. Can't be because, watching over the dog. So yeah, just waiting for people to show up. And nobody has shown up so far. I don't know if the notifications are working. Usually there's at least a few people in here. And my dog's going to whine. Hello! Now we got people coming in. Let's see. Hopefully I'm live on the right channel. I probably accidentally. Oh, nope. Yeah, I'm on the right channel. Hello, everyone. It's gonna be hard for me to do the chat on this. Oh, I almost dropped my phone. That would have been a disaster. There we go. All right, this is gonna be easier. Let's see. Maybe I can hoist this up. I know it's got a thing to hold up my phone. There we go. Maybe that's better. How's everyone doing today? What's your favorite Transformer you have? I have over 1,000, so I could probably point and that would give you a better answer. 3 live stream. Hello. How you doing? Let's see. Raziel? Razzle Dazzle? I don't know why it's just I can read it in my mind perfectly, but when I'm actually saying that name, it's just like I don't know why. I'm just bad with names. Okay, so Jared Jameson, Arthur Davidson, sorry, it's just hard to read. Harlan, I think. Oh, Larkin's here. Wyatt, Blurimus Prime, uh, again, I'm bad with names. Angel, Conehead. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm just gonna say hello to everyone because I keep messing up on things. Give me only. Nope, I'm not doing that. I was about to upload another quick review on my YouTube story until I realized that I'm currently using my phone. Hello, V. So, how's everyone doing today? Current Transformers I have with me on the shelf beside me is Hubcap. I just happened to grab him. And Grease Pit. So, yeah. Any Transformers figures you guys are messing around with? Hello? Yeah, I'm very tired today, too. I actually did quick reviews for Hubcap and Grease Pit, so that's going to come out later, probably in September. The funny thing is I'll just spoil Grease Pit. I find it funny that the Ironworks repaint looks greasier than Grease Pit. So for updates, what's going on? Ooh, oh, you found them on Walmart. Okay, good. So what's going on with the content and the videos and stuff? Hello, been animating with Rodimus and a few others this week. Still waiting on my tracks. Yeah, I'm waiting on a lot of figures. Hopefully they come in the end of the month because all the other stores right now have them on pre-order. So actually, I'll talk about that first. So it's kind of weird seeing my face on here and also on here. So what's going on with my pre-orders, because I've mentioned multiple times about my G2 Ramjet, Transmutate, Trax, Wingfinger, Scorponok, and Rhinox. So... So I pre-ordered them and they should have come in June. In fact, a couple of them I pre-ordered pretty early, so I should have had them by now. Unfortunately, the stores think otherwise because I was supposed to get them July 1st and still haven't heard anything about that. Sorry if my dog's whining, he's waiting for people. But, oh God, hopefully I don't get a call on my phone. This might be a quick live stream just so that I can make sure that nobody calls. Because it just blasts over the phone. Anyways, Dex, Enough. Anyways, takes me so long to talk about something. So, yes, it's been July, and they were supposed to ship in July. Still haven't heard anything yet. Actually, no, the Wave 4 stuff was, or Wave 3 stuff was supposed to come in probably July 23rd, and haven't heard anything on that. So I kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and it's mid-August, or no, it's late August now, and still haven't heard anything on that. But when I look it up on any of the websites, EB Games, Amazon, or Walmart, they all say by around the end of August or early September. So hopefully I'll be getting them soon because I'm really tired of waiting. So that's what's going on with that. I would definitely do quick reviews or just reviews in general of those figures, but considering nothing's going on with that so far, and I'm still waiting. Yeah. I mean, I got the Red Alert figure, so maybe I could do a video on that hopefully soon. Uh, I'm still waiting to see if I'm gonna pick up the Rodimus and the Arc. I'm not sure because the Arc is pretty cool, but it's also really big for a character that I don't really have an attachment for. Rodimus more so I want to get though. Anyways, so that's what's going on with upcoming figures that I know of right now. I was also supposed to get or supposed to work out something with someone else. So that's what's going on with that. As far as reviews are concerned, watch my review and look at games. I don't know. Anyways, so as far as reviews are concerned, what's going on with that? So the next review is going to be Override, and I had scheduled that for the 28th of August. And the main reason why is because I wanted to do this bi-weekly thing, but because I'm doing a lot of older figures that people probably don't care about as much as some of the newer ones, and I want to do some newer reviews soon, especially if I'm getting that stuff. Hopefully, I am. I decided because I'm working on the long haul review, and it's not taking long. The Hunt for the Decepticons Legends long haul, and the Rampage review has already been filmed too. I figured I'm gonna push it up a week and see if we can get through these reviews pretty quickly. You know, the older figures I want to do, and then after that maybe we'll do the bi-weekly thing because there's a couple of other reviews that I've written too. So I don't know. But as far as the Hunt for the Decepticons figures that I want to review, those might come out weekly, and then after that, it's probably going to be bi-weekly, just so that I can make time to do other things. Because I announced that I'll be trying to work on All Hail Starscream in September, so that would be perfect timing because I can work on reviews every 2 weeks. Just you know every 2 weeks I'm like, oh, I gotta work on a review, and then I spend the rest of whatever time working on in between working on All Hail Starscream. I'm sorry, I'm looking at this direction, not at the camera itself. It's because it's just in an awkward position. Anyways, so All Hail Starscream, will be worked on in September. So we got that. What else? Misfortune will be worked on after All Hail Starscream. So anyone worried about that? Don't be. Uh, that's all stuff that I've talked about before. So I do want to mention quickly something before I get to the chat again. That there was a problem recently in my Discord server. I don't know why people seem to be making problems for my server, but whatever. Anyways, so I need to bring this up because someone is still trying to do bullshit with it. So what happened on Discord, this was probably a couple days ago, probably less than a week. Um, we have a mod named the Nagging Guy, and he usually sells stuff. We have a buy sell trade section in our Discord. You could also ask for stuff, to see if anyone has anything. We have a certain section for that too. Um, and usually he's the one selling stuff, and he's got a pretty good reputation. But there was one situation where he did make a mistake on something, and the mistake was he sold, I think it was an Acid Storm. It was a masterpiece one, but it was missing a few things. But he got it missing those things, so he didn't really necessarily know. He did admit that maybe he should have done a little more research on that, but he sold it as complete, not knowing that it was incomplete. And so he sold it off to someone. Uh, I think it was the one and only. And, there wasn't really too much complaining, I guess. The one and only didn't consider it as a scam. It was a mistake. They moved on. Some guy heard about the situation named what is it, Omega Key, and originally I wasn't sure about saying his name, his Discord name, but considering it seems like he's continuously doing stuff about it, and we also have another person in the chat in our Discord server named Omega. I kind of feel like if I just said Omega, some people might get confused by that. So uh, not call out, don't go messaging him or whatever. Just I'm saying that name for clarification. But anyways, so he was messaging people that nagging was a scammer because of that whole situation, and he was messaging nagging about it. And a few of our other moderators, he messaged the 14th Prime, who is also a moderator in the server. Um, and it came to the point where I guess Nagging was a little concerned about it because he was messaging other people. So he publicly asked the chat, "Hey, do you guys like me? Do you guys have any problems with me?" And most of the chat said, "No, we don't have a problem with you." And Omega came in and outright just said he was a scammer. So the reason why I'm glad that happened was that we could clarify everything. As much as I don't like drama in my chat, it felt like we had to do it because he was messaging other people about it. If we didn't do it, then he would just be going around running his mouth, and people wouldn't get the clarification. Now, I want to say that I also gave him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he is a scammer, maybe he scammed people. I don't know. So we asked a bunch of questions. He was being very vague about it at first, but then he clarified that, well, there was this situation with this guy. He sold MP Acid Storm, and he said it was complete. It was incomplete, and so that's the scam. I said, "Are you sure it wasn't just a mistake?" And he was like, "No." He was very assured that it was a scam. Like that was just his mindset, and nothing else. So that'll happen, and I was like, okay, how can we definitely prove one side or the other? Here's how you can prove it. The one and only who bought the MP Acid Storm came out to the chat and even messaged me saying that it wasn't a scam. And Omega was apparently arguing with him on whether or not it was a scam. The one and only kept assuring that it wasn't a scam. He's the buyer. Why are you arguing with the buyer on whether or not it's a scam? So we came to the conclusion that, yeah, this isn't a scam. I mean, both parties who are actually involved, the person who bought it and the person who sold it, are assured that it's not a scam. There was a mistake made, but I don't call that a scam. And Omega kept running his mouth, pretty much saying that he was a scammer, and came to the point where we just had to remove him from the Discord. Now we're dealing with these fake accounts that that are titled "Nagging is a Scammer" or "Nagging the Scammer" to continuously put out that message. Now, we removed those channels or we removed those accounts, and we also try to delete the name coming in so that people don't see that message because it's false, and it's it's defamation. He's trying to ruin his reputation and his name because nothing's good enough for him. So that's what was going on in Discord. I wanted to bring that up so that people are assured, first of all, that Omega Key has been running his mouth and saying this that isn't true and has been proven false, and he's still apparently running his mouth about it because there's these accounts. Now, granted, maybe it's not Omega Key making those accounts. Maybe it's just some guy who wants to ruin things for our Discord. Because I wouldn't be surprised on that at this point. But yeah, that's what happened the other day. So yeah, wanted to bring that up and to also clarify that nagging is not a scammer. So I've heard very good things with how he buys and or how he sells stuff. I've even received something from him. I received that Singe figure from Siege, and I'm not. I know people will say, "Well, you're biased because you actually got something from him." No, I'm just clarifying that because I wanted to make a point that I got something from him, so that wasn't a scam. You know, I'm pretty sure he's not a scammer because he's gotten, you know, there's been many chances for him to scam people and he doesn't take it, which is a good thing. So it just proves that people are even, or that it just proves that people, even with all the information available, will still believe what the hell they want to as long as it feeds their need. Some people just want to make others miserable. Yeah, I mean that was pretty much it. I feel like he thought it was a scam at first and just wanted to because apparently he said, um, I just wanted to make sure that people are assured that someone might be a scammer. And it's like, okay, first of all, you keep running your mouth on it despite the fact that it was proven false. Second, you were arguing with the buyer on whether or not he was being scammed. Like you were constantly saying that he was being scammed. So it's not only none of your business, but it's something that was over and done with. There was no drama to begin with. There was no issues from the start. And you're arguing with the buyer regardless. So no, you're not going up to make sure that, everyone's fine and nobody gets scammed by this person that I find suspicious. No, you're just running your mouth on something. You're just trying to cause shit for people and cause drama, especially with if it is coming from him, these fake accounts. I mean, you're just pushing this narrative at this point because you want drama. So, oh, the Fire Brothers is here. Which one of the new leaked listings are you most excited for? Prime RC, Prime Knockout, Cybertron Metroplex, and those are the ones that I could think of because there's so many that I can't remember them. Oh, and Tarantulas because I always loved Tarantulas. So there's that. I shouldn't say always loved Tarantulas. I love Tarantulas ever since I rewatched Beast Wars. I feel like the reason why they did Tarantulas so late is because it's going to be the Transmetal Tarantulas, and they didn't want to do that while everyone else in the series wasn't their Transmetal version. So I think that's the reason why they wanted to do that, but I can't really say for sure. Uh, Heh, Justin's doing the my brother thing. I don't have to talk about anything specific. You could ask, but I will say this: there's videos where I'm talking about it. So if you really want my opinion on those, there's the videos. Let's see. Who's your favorite TFP? Watch the knockout video. uh, I kind of want those Alien Attack Toys figures. Yeah, the Farage is cool, but I also have a Studio Series Dino now, so I don't really need Farage, but I'm keeping Farage because it was $80, came from a actual convention that I only went to once, and I still really like how he looks. I need the Shattered Car mode. Um, there's a lot of Bumblebee movie reissues that I still need to get. Hey, Alfonso Nation's here. How's it going? We were just talking about a person that was trying to call someone out as a scammer and lied about it. Shouldn't say lie about it, but he was trying to push this narrative. It was funny too because he was trying to argue with the person who bought it whether or not he was being scammed, and the buyer kept saying, "No, I wasn't." So, SS Ruse? Did I get the name right? Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm just doing this to chill. Did Crankcase get a new mold? So, are you talking Generations or movie? Because Generations, we don't know. We just have the name out there. But yes, apparently we're getting Crankcase. Fun stuff. Yeah, exactly. Um, trying to think of what else to talk about. So yes, All Hail Starscream. Gonna work on that in September. I don't know what else to talk about right now. Oh, thank you. I there's a few people that don't like that Devastator review intro, and I wanted to talk about this quickly. I keep forgetting about it, but there's a few people that don't like that Devastator review intro, and um, we worked really hard on that, and you guys don't all have to like it. That's totally fine. It is kind of weird. The whole point of that intro was we were parroting 90s trailers. So that's why a lot of it was also kind of random and out there. We tried to wrap it around to the Studio Series Devastator and all the components. But we weren't really pressured into just staying on that. We could do random fun stuff. And that's why I love the intro was because we were just doing random stuff that we wanted to do. And other people were pitching in ideas for that intro. And I wanted to do it with my friends because the original Devastator review that we had for the Revenge of the Fallen toy, that also included a bunch of my friends, and I was at a cringy point of time on my channel where I was like, "Oh, do I really want to do videos anymore? Do I really want to do reviews?" And I don't know, it was a disaster. But now I'm fine. Anyways, so yes, so I wanted to do it with my friends and wanted to include them in something. So I thought, hey, a parody of the 90s trailers because I love the old movies. I had just watched The Matrix beforehand, so I thought it'd be funny to do. And I'm very happy with how it came out. As much as some people will say it's bad and cringy and blah, I'm very happy with how it was produced. And there are a couple of jokes that I find really hilarious, especially with Max screaming at Mixmaster. Um, but again, if people don't like that, that's fine. You know, the reason why I said pretty much ask people to kind of keep it to themselves is not because I didn't want to hear any of the criticism. It's because it's a little disheartening because here's a special little treat for you guys, and people are like, oh, I hate it. And it's like I spent a lot of time working on it, and my friends also worked on it. I think that's why it's disheartening. Is here's a fun thing with my friends. No, we don't want that. And I was like, well, guess what? I want to do that again at some point. Anyways, so yeah, again, if you don't like that, that's fine. And if you want to say you don't like it, that's whatever, you know. Can't really stop you. I'm not gonna stop you. My problem is the people who sit there and say, "Oh, this is painful. Oh, this is stupid. Oh, this is lame. This is dumb. Don't ever do it again." And it's like, yeah, that's kind of a dick move, especially the one person that said, "Oh, this is pain." Like we're just having fun. If that's pain for you, then bye-bye. Um, but yeah, I'm very happy with how that came out. Um, I think it came out a lot better than I was hoping. And by the way, anyone who's putting the timestamps to skip it, one that just kind of feels like a douchey thing to do because it's like, hey, everyone, I know you don't like this, so here's the skip button. And two, there's already a skip in the description of the video, so. I have no thoughts on the He-Man reboot because I haven't watched it yet. Kind of want to watch it, but yeah. I like that Mark Hamill Skeletor, so there's that. You're grown. You can do what you want, brother. Yep. By the way, I wanted to bring this up. What did you think that the chair and the cape was going to be free? But anyways, so I'm almost at 21,000 subscribers, which is kind of a big deal for me, considering that we recently just surpassed 20,000. In fact, we did that, I think, last month. Dex, enough. He's just sitting there whining. Come on. Anyways, only recently we hit 20,000, and I'm less than 100 away. In fact, last night I tweeted that, oh, I'm more than 100 away from 21,000. Now it's way less than that. Anyways, so yes, 20,000 was certainly a big deal for me. And I found out today that it was actually the anniversary, 3 years beforehand, that I surpassed 10,000 subscribers, which is crazy to me because I have had this channel for 10 years now, going to probably about 10 and a half, probably just less than that. And wow, okay, 20,000, another 10,000 already. That's crazy. People will crap on your content, might not know how hard we work on our videos. Yep. When I watch your intro, I like it, and I recognize the amount of work it took. Great job. Thank you. That wasn't the reboot I meant. I meant the CGI He-Man show. I don't know. I'm not really into He-Man, so I can't really explain much on that. I don't really have an opinion. Um, let's see. I do find it kind of funny that people thought that they would just completely remake the Starscream for the Coronation set. Like, I get why people are upset by that, but at the same time, I don't know what I would necessarily change. Like, I know some people don't like the Starscream, and I understand that. I like the Starscream. I love the alt mode on that at the very least. But I find it funny that, like, oh, Hasbro, go remake it completely, and it's like, I don't think they're going to do that. Especially given the fact that Studio Series 86 is definitely meant to coexist with the War for Cybertron stuff. I mean, you look at Jazz and he's got portholes on the feet. Generations figures have portholes on the feet, so it seems like they're supposed to work together. I have a few of the Jada cars. I have a Last Night Optimus and Bumblebee that came in a DVD pack, so they're kind of color swapped. So the black and yellow has been swapped, the blue and red has been swapped, and then I have this bigger Jada Toys Optimus Prime. Yeah, uh, they could probably fix it. Well, I don't know if they fixed it. We only seen the physical toy as a prototype, so maybe they did fix it. Um, Maybe there's no stress marks inside the joints. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But that's not the secret I'm focused on. I'm waiting for my G2 Ramjet. I really wish I got the G2 Sandstorm. So the figures that I'm waiting for, G2 Ramjet, like Seeker Wise G2 Ramjet, and I really wish I got the Sandstorm. And I really wish I could get the Shatterglass Starscream. I've said that before, and I'll say it again. Yeah, I don't know. Because Alita One's got a listing in the upcoming series, so maybe she'll get a re-release or a repaint. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'm kind of hoping for. I got Hubcap Wednesday. Nice. Oh, way to. Hmm. There's like no way to mute this. Weird. What are your thoughts on Shattered Glass as a whole? I like the idea as an alternate universe for Transformers. I know a lot of people who like it. I know a lot of people who hate it, which I think is kind of funny. It's just like a reverse story, and there's interesting repaints that come out of them. So I'm not sure why they're really problematic. I don't think they have to be. Well, I wouldn't say problematic, but like I think it's a nice idea, And I don't mind some of the repaints. I think some of the cool repaints are like Soundwave. Seeing him in white is kind of cool. Um, Plus also I like Optimus Prime in purple. I think he works in purple. Just saying. Yeah, why did Ratchet be so hard to get? Dark of the Moon, Ironhide, Prowl, Ratchet sets. Oh, damn Ironhide Prowl and Ratchet sets. Okay. I was curious about that. I will be right back, but I can't leave my phone in here. Otherwise, you'll probably hear my dog whining. So, um, I don't know. Well, my dog whines, he whines, I guess. Uh, Take a look at this wall here. Wow. I can't really close my screen. Hold on, I'm here. Hello. Okay. Sorry about that. SG Optimus has Matrix or not? Yeah. How do you think he? If he didn't have the Matrix, he'd just be Orion Pax. That would be an interesting thing, but yeah, he has the Matrix. I am almighty. Haha. Apparently that ball's finished. Let's see. Jurassic Addict is also here. Hello. Wow. Repainting the Sound Blaster. Yeah, that'd be cool. There was also a Takara Sound Blaster that was different than the regular Sound Blaster that we got over here. It's kind of weird because with Takara and Hasbro, they pretty much just re-released the same figures, and then here's Takara with a show accurate version of Sound Blaster. It's kind of strange because it had the mercenary logo. Let's see. Yeah, scalpers are terrible, especially now, because I really want to like the Earthrise line. Would you buy Buzzworthy B4 pack? I want to get it, but no store has it out here, so it's not even on the Toys R Us website. I would definitely buy it, but oh, $4.99. I've been watching you for a long time, so I want you to have the honors to be my first super chat. Aw, thank you. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you, Jurassic Addict, for $4.99. Oh, that just popped up on the chat on here now. In fact, it looks like something that's just like covering my face. It's like a sensor bar or something. No, identity protection thing. I don't know. Would you buy Kingdom T? That's another figure that I want to get. Like, I really want to get the T Rex because I love the idea that a Beast Machines character um, got into the line. But exactly what Justin said. If I could find it, I would. Yeah, I want the Fangry, but I mean that Nemesis Primal and that Black Arachnia looks fantastic. Bumblebee is just yeah, like I don't really need it, but don't really hate it either. Origins Bumblebee, yeah, it seems like someone's helping me with the Origins Bumblebee, but I don't know. So I know that someone's got the core class version for me, so that's good. Which, by the way, the core class version is available on Toys R Us. Apparently, it is $31.99 for that toy, and usually it goes off and on the website. So yeah. You know what's the dumb thing about the Nemesis Primal? Like, I like the Nemesis Primal, but the dumb thing is that it's meant to be a Worlds Collide 4-pack that's meant to have a Maximal, Predacon, Autobot, and Decepticon. It's got an Autobot, it's got a Decepticon, but because it's Nemesis Primal, doesn't that mean it's got two Predacons? Like, that doesn't make sense. I went to Target the other day. I didn't see T-Rex. I went to Walgreens the day before, and they didn't have Red Alert. Oh, I sent a dude friend of mine your Netflix B review. I hope he sees. Oh, thank you. I have the 4-pack, and I've also been trying to relocate a few to people outside the U.S., but only managed to send two off because scalpers live nearby. Oh, really? I really wanted to get that 4-pack at some point. Don't know how. I got that 4-pack today. Oh, damn. People in that damn 4-pack. One day I was thinking, man, I wish they would re-release or re-release an Earthrise Bumblebee in the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line when they announced that there would be one, but then when they said it would be in the 4 pack, I died inside. Yeah. Although I do get it too. And at the very least, it's out there, you know. It's not a Volkswagen, Beetle, but at least it's something. I'm saving my adult money for a Dallas trip. Yep, I got. I'm confused, B. Wasn't the first Black Convoy character technically Leo Convoy? I guess. I don't know. You swapped out the spider legs on Black Arachne. Ooh, that's actually very clever to do. Because they should be in gold instead of black. And yeah, isn't that 4 pack gold? That's actually, yeah, that's a clever thing to do. I would do it if I wasn't scared about the arm joints because the mushroom joints look like they could break. But yeah, that's certainly something to think about. Probably not going to stay on for that much longer. Hey, we got, oh, well, it's 29 now, but we had 28 viewers and 28 likes. Um, I don't know. You know what? You might have a point, but no, I don't think so because that's based on the toy version of Black Arachnia, so it would be weird if she had the maximal symbol. Also, another thing, someone said to me that they're hoping that Knockout is the Autobot version when the listings were out, and that doesn't make sense to me because one, he changed sides very late in the show, not even in the show, but in the movie. Throughout most of the show, he's a Decepticon, so why would they make an Autobot version? Second, there was no alternate Autobot version to begin with. He just changed sides. He changed his mind later on. He didn't have an Autobot symbol or had his eyes blue or changed the color of his thing. So, yeah, you guys don't have to count the viewers. But, yeah, weird. I used to collect Transformers, but okay. Good for you. Amazon has it up for pre-order. Continues beside Beast Wars machine. Yeah, but I mean, they want to change up the story, and that's fine. Hello, Commander Finn. It's kind of hard to read right now. I saw a self-proclaimed leaker on TFW2005 claim that the new Legacy Knockout will have a nose. I mean, it might. I don't think it will. Um, that reminds me that someone leaked information for Rise of the Beast on Instagram, and I'm just gonna say it right now. I don't think I believe it. I grind. Okay. I also got the MPM Optimus Prime. It's a good figure. The bot mode is spot on. Mm. Yeah, Cheetor's pretty cool. I want to get that Ravage though. He looks nice. Yeah, yeah. That pterosaur leak was hilarious. I remember I actually traced out pterosaur and tried to make it look like a deluxe toy for an April Fool's joke. Decepticons forever. Yeah, still waiting on figures out here. I know that people say, "Ooh, there's a plastic shortage, so not everyone can get things. I don't believe it's just that, because I'm finding that people are still able to get stuff in Target and whatnot. People are finding T-Rex and the 4-pack. It's not everywhere, but people are finding it. The buzzworthy Bumblebee little, Cybertronian alt mode and stuff like that. Why is it that I can't find anything, and why is it that Canada won't put anything out? Why is Toys R Us not getting anything either? Um, I think there's a lot more than just that. There's a plane flying above us, and it is loud. Are you talking about the Bumblebee MPMB, or like the Bumblebee movie NPM, or the first movie Bumblebee masterpiece? God, that feels so confusing to say. I want to get the Jurassic Park and Transformers set. It's on pre-order on Amazon. I just haven't been able to get it. No, we're just talking. I don't know why Hasbro's doing this to Canadians. It's like, we're here too. We like buying Transformers. Got anything for us? Because I would like Transformers. That would be nice. Bumblebee movie masterpiece. Okay. Yeah, I used to watch that show 16 until they did that weird, thing against Trump, and I just felt like, not sure about that one. I actually found the X-Men crossover Transformers thing on, or not on, but in EB Games when I was there. Which, by the way, is changing to GameStop. They're finally changing that name. So, what's your favorite episode? Oh, favorite episode of what? Oh, 16? Oh, I haven't watched it in a long time. Like I watched that as a kid. So, what I want is the free shipping option on Hasbro. Yeah, we don't even get the free shipping option as is. We have one shipping option. I've mentioned this before, but like I don't want to pay $30 extra on top of a $35 figure that I'm already paying for. Yeah, I want to watch Venom 2. I want to watch Shang-Chi. I want to watch, obviously, Spider-Man No Way Home. I want to watch Ghostbusters Afterlife. Come on, that's a big thing. Hopefully that doesn't get too delayed. What else? Trying to think of whatever movies are coming out. Oh, I just watched Free Guy the other day. I really like Free Guy. Like, you guys should watch it. So. Oh, I, I haven't watched that. I've seen Grossology, I think, once. That's a cartoon, right? Yeah, I saw it once and I was like, I don't really care. What area of Canada are you from? Uh, you're from Ottawa? Okay. I'm like far away from you. I'm on the west side. Like I'm pretty much like so west. I'm not like near the Pacific Ocean. I'm around the Pacific Ocean, if that makes sense. I'm on an island, you know. Yes, I've seen the Suicide Squad. Really enjoyed that. I didn't even clue in that I was, because I saw the credits coming up on the beginning. I forgot who was in it, and I saw Sylvester Stallone. I was like, who the hell is he playing in this? Does he pop up as a villain or something? And throughout the entire movie, I don't see him. And by the end of it, I'm like, wait, wasn't he supposed to be in here? What's going on with that? I didn't clue in that he was King Shark. So the ocean is around you. Well, that's, yeah, that's an island. Costa Rica. It's still in the province. Like, if I have to explain, I can't remember what they're called. It's been so long since I've really focused on provinces and stuff like that. But I'm still in the province. Any new cardboard fix? Not at the moment, but there are plans for them. I'm sorry that my head goes all the way around. Do you think it's possible that Michael Bay would express his feelings that he really could have made Transformers the Last Night a whole lot better? I don't know, and I don't care. I hate that movie a lot, and I know there's certain stuff that could have been better, but there was just way too much in it. Like, I know that the thing with the girl could have been better because there were scenes that were properly filmed for that. Apparently, Crosshairs was supposed to be in London as well, or wherever it was, and I don't even remember the film that much because I haven't watched it in a while. But apparently, Crosshairs was supposed to be in that scene. He never showed up. There was supposed to be more with Barricade and Bumblebee. I'm sure of that because you see commercials where they're fighting, and you can see the context with them, and it just feels like something's missing out. I know that the movie was supposed to be a lot longer because they cut it because these movies were just being way too long, and they just were like, yeah, that's probably going to be a little excessive at this point. Um, but no, I don't really care because all it's going to do is it's going to give better context to certain things, I guess. Or it's going to improve certain things, but it's still going to be a mess because so much is going on in one movie that I do not care. Try not to move the camera so much, but I'm seeing the camera go. Woo, woo, woo. Probably shouldn't do that. Um, yeah, it was weird that the last night's Scorn actually got a new figure though. They were so invested on Squeaks, and they even made that remote control figure. But I'm pretty sure everyone just forgot about Squeaks at this point. Go brrr. Yeah. And I find it funny that people are like, "Well, Michael Bay should make another film." I'm like, no, no, like people have said that since Age of Extinction, and that's the funny thing too with the people who say that it's like, well, Michael Bay should have one last go, and that's like that should have been Age of Extinction. It really should have because he wasn't even intending on doing that up until later on, um, because fans really wanted money, and he just continued off with the last night, and it's like, no, I think I'm done with this at that point. I know some people don't like the G1 designs, but I think it really works in the Bumblebee movie because I can actually register what character is what. It's not just see with the Michael Bay stuff. They're mostly Decepticon drones that I mean I don't know who's who, and I don't really care. And then with the final fight, you see the same ships from Dark of the Moon, and it's like, what, what? I don't, what? And it was a mess too because the camera was just all over the place when they're trying to fly the Ospreys into the whatever, and it's a mess. I know I'm not explaining that too well, but neither did the movie. Anyways, but with the Bumblebee movie, oh, those are the Seekers. Oh, that's Brawn. Oh, that's Wheeljack. Oh, that's RC. So, uh, I think I'm gonna call it here pretty quick because I'm gonna get a phone call and it's gonna be super loud. Let's see. Sorry, I thought someone was outside. Yeah. I find it funny that people think that the Bumblebee movie, like, I get that it's a part of its own franchise at this point, and they want to add it to a reboot. I find it funny that people think that was never the intention. That Bumblebee was always supposed to be this reboot, and Bumblebee was in the works while The Last Night was coming out to theaters. The only reason why it's a reboot right now is because The Last Night didn't do so well, and people started to realize, wait, we don't like the Michael Bay stuff, and even Hasbro and Paramount started to realize, oh, damn, they don't like the Michael Bay universe anymore. I guess we should probably move on at this point. Like, the toys are fine because they're for the collectors who were into those movies, but as far as the movie-going audience, they don't care for the movies anymore because they pretty much know what's going on and they're done with it. So they wanted to make Bumblebee into a reboot, so they changed certain things later on. Take, for example, Megatron was supposed to appear in the movie in Sector 7, but they changed that later on. And I think it's funny, too, that, oh no, the Bumblebee movie is supposed to be this reboot from the start. Okay, explain why Sector 7 is a thing. Explain why Simmons gets a cameo. Explain why Megatron was never in the start of the movie. Explain why RC's voiced by the same actress. Explain why Bumblebee is going to be a Chevrolet Camaro by the end of the movie. So you're telling me that the whole thing was meant to be this full-on reboot from the start? No, no. It was meant to be a prequel. In fact, they said early on that it was going to be a prequel. They even mentioned that even when the film was coming out, that it was supposed to be a prequel. But then they changed their mind and they're going to start fresh, starting with Bumblebee, because that, while it didn't make the most money, probably mostly because, you know, there were other popular films going around at the same time, it was the most liked Transformers movie. Um, that's funny. There was a movie, or there was a video that said, "Why did the Bumblebee movie fail?" And I'm sorry, Bumblebee movie didn't fail. Like, it really didn't. If you actually heard the interviews going on for the Bumblebee movie, they said that they needed to be at a certain point to where they consider it successful. And they did, and they surpassed it. In fact, they said that, well, if we're going to make a sequel, then this movie has to make at least this much money. And it surpassed that, so yeah, and considering that there were other movies coming around at the same time, there was Spider-Verse, there was Aquaman, there was another popular movie, Mary Poppins. You know, and Bumblebee was coming off of a franchise that wasn't doing so well because people got over it. I think it did pretty well considering the movies that were coming out around the same time, but you know, it's a failure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to head out too. So, it was overcrowded, Mary Poppins 2, and yep, exactly. See you, Jurassic, and thank you for the donation. I am gonna head out too. But I thank you guys for watching. Bumblebee should be. I'm hoping Rise of the Beast is good. Yeah, well, that's the plan at the moment. Sorry. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. I thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun doodads. And I will see you guys next time. Yeah.